Okay, it's 9 a.m. Friday morning. Just gotta put some music in my ears. And we're gonna draw something a little weird. A strange train of thought led me to an idea for today's drawing, which is a little different. All right. So today I'm gonna draw another robot. Let's focus the camera first. There we go. Yeah, robot. Strange train of thought led me to think robot Japan illustration. What if I did took inspiration from a traditional Japanese illustration and draw from there. So I found a reference of a Japanese goddess, Amaterasu, sun goddess, and I think it'd be funny if I took that illustration as inspiration for a very Japanese drawing. Okay, and I got network issues, so bear with me for just a sec. There we go. Hopefully this is gonna be better in a second. Oh, it says I'm all right here. Okay. Morning, Nuggy. So, yeah. Let's just make a little frame here. Today I will start in pencil and we'll ink that as we go. Maybe I have a brush pen that works that I can take out for this. Is the image alright and the video alright on your end, Noggy? Because YouTube's telling me stuff. Alright, we're going to draw in here. Oh god, I need a third monitor. Oh, we should be alright. Okay, so I got a reference here, which is a painting from 1887 depicting the goddess coming out of a rock, and it's the invention of Origin of Music and Dance at the Rock Door by Shunsai Toshimasa, 1887. I'm going to take a part of this. It's a triptych, and I'm going to take the center part and not all of it to make today's drawing. So we're basically going to have a big rock here on the left, a robot goddess here, and then the sun shining through. That's the idea. So I don't want to copy, but I want to take a lot of inspiration from it. So we'll have a head here. She has long hair. I'll see what I do about that. And she wears a traditional clothing. Yeah, okay, so need to make sure I have the room I need. And I think I do. Still debating with myself if I try to put some of the other characters are in the scene. But that might just be a little difficult. So let's see if we can work something at this scale. Again, not looking for a copy, but it has to be obvious enough what it is. All right. And we should be able to see a little bit of okay. And so here we'll have a bunch of rays that come out. And they don't come out straight. So from here. What I mean by that is that what goes through the center of the circle won't be horizontal like here. They actually fan down. So I'm going to try to pay some respect to the original art and not just make, something ugly. You're gonna have an interesting mix of grays, pinks, yellow and oranges. You missed the start. What's the subject? Marks of Robot. Not king. More like a queen. I'm taking inspiration from a traditional drawing, painting of a Japanese goddess, the goddess of sun, which is called Amaterasu. I don't know how to pronounce that right. And we're going to make her a robot, of course. But I'm trying to not completely disrespect the original art, which is absolutely beautiful, but at the same time, yeah, make it a robot. The original has more characters. There's one here and one there, but I think I'm gonna stick to this here. Just Nuggy, your FR in the end of your name, it doesn't stand for French, does it? Does it? Because the point .fr is usually a French thing, and I'm just wondering if I have a compatriot here. Donc t'es français. Okay. Well, see, learning every day. I'm not the only one. Half German too, working elsewhere in Europe. Well, you know, I'm half French, half Italian, and I've been living in Denmark for 20 years, so I won't judge. Alright, these don't have to be too regular. Well, I'll keep it in English for everybody, but sympa d'avoir un français dans la place. There's the original image, if anybody wants to see it. Yeah, I can link to it. Let me do that right now. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There, the inspiration is here, and I'm only using the middle part of the triptych. And hi, Polar, by the way. Thanks a lot. I'm actually surprised about the numbers of the channel. More people keep joining. Yeah, I should have done that before. And imagine my center is here. Well, I guess we're about right. Ish. Alright, we're gonna start this again. And go the right way about it this time. No big deal. Yeah, let's... Do I have... Just wonder if I have a circle pattern that's big enough for what I want here. Let's see, I got 75. Hold on a second. Let's make things a bit better. Alright, let's take something like this here. Actually, no, it's bigger. Goes all the way down to her shoulders. So let's say something like this. Okay, and we're gonna take this as our center. Okay. Hello, Piccitone? Peace tone. Ah, sorry. Yeah. This painting is stunning, and I need to make sure I don't completely disrespect it, which is not super easy because it's that good. But I'll do my best. It's always healthy to look at classic paintings, no matter where they're from. Yeah, that guy is it's got an interesting position as well. I think his neck is broken, but the characters here are beautiful. There's a lot of screaming ones on the right side of the painting as well that I just don't have the time to tackle here today. And my poor wife has to go pick up my oldest son, who's not well in school. Well. I just want to see. I have to get up to end up with a correct number of these guys, so there's not a gap anywhere. So this will be filled. This will empty, full, empty, full, empty, full. Oh, that should work fine. All right, let's keep it up. So I'm going to have to come up with an interesting robot that definitely looks like a robot, but that also is somewhat elegant. We'll see just how we go about that as soon as we're done setting everything up. I'm not sure how far these rays will go here. I'm not set on how I'm going to do the bottom of the image yet. But okay. I don't have a crazy lot of place to make that good looking head here, but we'll manage. We will manage. I might just cut the frame here. Although I'd like it to be a little, like, let's imagine we only go down to here. I'd like to keep the ratio at head so we could make it narrower. So we could just do something like this. Though that's not quite enough. So a little more. I need to make sure I keep enough room, because we're gonna have that another circle that goes here, which is where the fade will take place. Yeah, this is where our fading will be, and this will be right over. Okay, so we could. Well, we can definitely cut some here. Oh. Not easy to figure out the right frame. In my mind at first, I thought, you know, I'd do something that's really really stretched like that. I don't want to end up with something too square. Then again, wherever I post it, it will tend to look squarish. So maybe I don't want to overdo it. Because if I were to continue here, then we roughly have... This part of the original drawing is hidden by a character, so I'm trying to figure out just how I could make it look alright. There's one that's here standing on a rock, and the rock kind of has a shape like this. What do you think? What's a better frame for this? To go small like here, and then we just have, you know, our robot goddess and the rock here and the sun there, or try and stretch it a bit, and then we'll have this rock's base and the other rock on which they both stand. What do you think? I have a bit of coffee. What do you think? Small. Je crois bien que t'as raison. Okay, and I'm not happy about her shoulder here. Yeah, reminds me of those Christian holy cards. That's the idea, disrespectful as it might be to Japanese faith. Oh, come on, do this right, dude. Okay, so small it is. Actually, this could be a little closer here. Like that. This won't be a line on the drawing. Although again, in the original, it's more of an oval. It goes... It's more like this. Oh, that's going to be fun blending. Okay, so small, and we're going to make it as small as we can then, so that's really... We get that elongated frame. Okay, this is where we will be. Okay, I'll need to redefine this halo, but that's alright. We're going to find some texture for the rock and try and keep it relatively simple. We need to make some texture for her robe and give this goddess a face. Not sure how I'll tackle this. I could have some fun with the rock and Used quite a bit of ink pen work. But that's her face. Now the original has very long hair. It goes pretty much like this. Okay, we want a feminine robot. We want it to be simple. I'm not sure I'll be putting the hair. I might just put just a face. We want a reasonably elegant neck. And we got about this here to work with. Do that. Hang on a second. I could look at some Hajime Sorayama images. He's the guy that does those shiny metal robot women. Oh, that'd be a challenge. The rendering alone. But why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not keep with the theme of, you know, taking inspiration from Japanese art? Hello, Bailey. Welcome aboard. Robot Jesus. Japanese sun goddess. And okay, oh, I don't know if I dare do that. That's probably heresy. But give me a sec. I'm looking at some Sorayama images, trying to figure out if there's one that's not ridiculously complex. They're pretty straightforward, actually. If we try to do something like this, you know, they're shiny metal. So if I manage to do a decent render, that would work. They're just they have this. It's pretty straightforward. Bar for the eyes, and then just I can't do mouths. I have to try and do mouth. Can I zoom into this thing? Not really. Okay, hang on. I got my proportions wrong, but I'm going to start again, and I think this could be an interesting way to go. Okay, give me a sec, 'cause this is going to take some concentration and a hint of guts. Maybe I'll find a better reference. If you don't know the artist I'm looking at, it's him. Boom, have a link. Okay, I need one that's looking straight ahead. Or not. Alright, now I have to think. Is she looking straight at us like in the original painting, or do I make her look down that way? Can you tell me how to draw a perfect circle? Sure. With this. That's about it. Otherwise, you just gotta practice with drawing with your shoulder, not your wrist. But ideally, you want to do perfect, use a tool. No worries. So anyway, yeah, is she looking straight onto us? Maybe that's the best. That's more like the original. So there are some. Now let me save this. And open it so I can zoom in it. It's C3PO style. That's not a bad idea, but I think I'd like to stay with the whole Japanese thing here. Yeah, for some reason that's how it started, and that's kind of where I want to go. Though again, it's gonna be so tricky because you see how that guy's a master of rendering, and I'm not. Okay, so. That's a little too low. Wow, this is gonna be a challenge, but okay, that's what I signed up for. So This is so far from what I usually do. It's terrifying. I don't do mouths. I don't know how to do a mouth. Jesus. Maybe I can work my way just with the rendering. Okay, we'll need to work on that mouth, but this is slowly getting somewhere. And again, this is going to take me 10 times the time I thought I was going to spend on this. Oh, come on. We need a bit of a curve on this. And then here. Gonna have to see if I can hint that her mouth is open a tiny bit. And I'm not very good at this. Again, I don't do anything remotely human normally. Right, he can make it sexy and I can't, but we'll be all right. I'll mess up this with the rendering anyway, so yeah, okay. Let's say this is what we're going for and put some ink in here. Okay, let's get my reference back. Okay. So I will put ink on these, even though there's not on the original. But I guess we should see if we fail right away by trying to do that head. That means I'm gonna have to move stuff around a little bit because I'm so not comfortable doing this. Oh god, I'm terrified. If you would work, that'd be better. There we go. That's not straight to start with, but okay. Well, it is how it is, and we'll figure it out. Okay, that's what we got. What are the references for your of your sketchbook? Quality of paper, size, brand? It's a Moleskine A4, and that's all I know. Yeah, I can check it out on my Amazon history, figure out what it is exactly. But it's the same one I always bought. I bought it once, liked it, I stuck to it. Okay, more lines to come. Soft cover? No, it's hardcover. Don't know what's the weight on this. Hang on, let me take a look so I can answer your question. I'm not sure what the weight is. It's pretty heavy, and the ink goes, like this. So I only use half the pages really, and I put this behind it to make sure it doesn't bleed on the next one. So yeah, guess you heard them. There's going to be a lot of fun with the color here as well, because I'm going to have to do a lot of blending. Sorry all about the turning and hitting the camera. But that's how I can get my straight lines straight-ish. Okay. Very soon we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I will put an outline with a brush pen on all this. Probably quite thick. I'm gonna try and render this the best I can in Chrome. Stick with pinks for the robe. I'm gonna have that orange, solid orange in the beams, which is only solid after this. It's going to be a fade in here towards a light yellow in the back. Woo! And then, yeah, texture, that rock somehow. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to have fun with this pen doing that. But I'm going to need a little break before we carry on. So I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to put you guys on hold. And no, actually, I should do my outline first, so then I can erase after my break. I have 2 brushes, a really thick one and a medium one. I think medium is risky enough. I wish I still had ink. Give me a second. So I got a nicer brush pen, and it's out of ink. I just might have a cartridge lying around somewhere in a mess. But that takes some digging, as you can hear. Alright, bear with me. It looks like I'm actually completely out. No matter where I look, there is no ink. Well, that's sad. Guess that would have been great. But okay, fair enough. Do I have another one I could use? See, that's my nice brush pen. That's a Pentel. But, yeah, not enough ink in there. Do I have another brush pen? Nope. Okay, well, I need more brush pens. That's something to put on my list. Okay, so we're gonna go with. Oh, that's. I don't know how comfortable I am using this one. Yeah, boring, I know. Well, let's use this for this anyway. And now for the difficult bit. Alright, that's how it is. We'll have to live with this. Okay, now I'm gonna take. Oh, sorry, I wasn't so well in frame. Now I'm gonna take the break I mentioned. So I'm actually gonna kill the stream and come back for part 2 in about 10 minutes in the new stream. All right. If you haven't, click that little bell thing so you don't miss when I come online. And yeah, I'll see you in a moment.